Welcome to Corey Turner Talks Cars. We're back here with Jamie, and we're talking about his amazing 1933 Factory 5 Racing Ford Replica. Need to go back. Of course, you might be able to tell, Jamie and I are both Cowboys fans.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
just
sir.
a little bit,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Lifelong. And I want to talk about what was the inspiration for the car? How did it come about? What made you decide, of course, make it a Dallas Cowboys car?
Right.
So can you kind of talk us through
Right.
what happened there?
Well, to begin with, as far as the car goes, I was actually looking for a hobby. And
Okay.
Not everybody, I guess, approaches their journey for a hobby the way I
Right.
do, but it was very systematic. And so, my wife and I, we knew it was going to be a substantial investment. So I told her, I said, I've come up with 3 ideas. And
Okay.
one of those was the personal helicopter, which she said no to right off the bat.
I think my wife would shoot down that idea too,
Yeah.
which is probably a bad way to put it since it's a helicopter. But
Right.
yeah, I probably would have failed on that one too.
Yeah. But so the second one was a hovercraft kit, which
Okay.
was going to be functional, but not quite as functional as maybe a car.
Sure, yeah, you can't enjoy it
And
as
so-
much as you could a car.
Then I happened to come across Factory 5's website, and
Okay.
they offered a kit that was pretty much everything you needed. They don't provide the engine, the transmission, or the wheels and tires.
Okay, so the engine, the transmission, the wheels, the tires, you had to provide that.
I had to provide that.
But pretty much everything else, at least in standard form.
In
okay.
standard form,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
they provide. And they also provide you with a 750-page manual or guide
You're
to
gonna have
walk
to-
you through this.
you're
Which
gonna
I
have
was
to show
definitely-
me that.
I was definitely going to need this.
Yeah, that's a lot of pages.
yeah.
I had a little ADD, so
I know myself well enough to know that if I was left to my own devices and had to
Uh-huh.
go take a car and pull it apart and figure out what was good and what was not good
Yeah.
out of it, that I would have been selling it for cents
yeah,
on the
that's
dollar.
right. We'd be
about
going
2
back
to
to
3.
the hovercraft hobby,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah, exactly. I'd be standing in an empty shop.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. So you found Factory 5, and you decided this was the one.
This was
right?
the one, and this is the style that fit me. They do
Okay.
have other kits, but this is the style.
Now we were talking. You're visual, like you need to visualize the goal, right?
Right.
Like the Olympic athletes have to envision getting the gold medal. So what are these up here?
So these were actually mock-ups that I did prior to me even stroking the check for the kit.
Okay. Okay.
And so I knew from the get-go that first and foremost that it was going to be this car, and secondly that it was going to be a cowboy-themed car.
Absolutely, it has to be.
So,
yeah.
and that guided me. I let the star guide me throughout the entire film.
That's it. So you visualized it here, and then you created it here.
Yes, sir.
And we're gonna come back in another video and talk about the journey to get there.
Okay.
For sure.